What is going on, everyone? Today I am bringing you a video with just me sitting on my computer chair, but we're going to be discussing / looking at 5 of my most embarrassing skate falls. There may be some overlap here if you just follow me or just my friends' channels. If you just follow all of our YouTube videos, you may have seen all these clips before, but it goes back to a long time ago, all the way up to just like a couple months ago, me falling. I picked out 5 of them. There was a couple of them that I couldn't find, but I thought these 5 would do, so we're just going to jump right into it. I'm going to show you guys the clip, and then I'm just gonna kind of discuss it while I'm looking at it, and hopefully you guys get some laughs out of this because they're pretty embarrassing, they're pretty stupid. So let's go right to it. Oh my god! Okay. I'm fine now. All right, so there was fall number 1. I think this day we were skating this new quarter pipe that we just had built, which is ironic because we moved the quarter pipe and we tore down all the other stuff that was there, and we're rebuilding something there now. Anyways, this was, I think I was just trying to do a little back 50, like go off the bank, back 50, and then just kind of go into the quarter pipe, but I just missed the grind and I slipped out, and the entire time we were skating that, I remember Andy and I talking about like it'd be funny, if not funny, but we wanted to just be cautious of hitting the skateboards there because on our board wall that we have there, most of those decks are just the last ones that exist all in the world, so we wanted to keep them in a good condition, and we were talking about how we're not going to hit it, we're too good for that. And I literally slip out, my board nails one of the old decks that we have, and then Andy checks the board first, and a lot of people were commenting in his video of this Fall Friday about it's funny how Andy checked out the boards before he looked at Casey. It didn't hurt me that bad, but it was just kind of really scary. I slipped back and I was ready for my head to hit something, but it didn't, so I got really lucky with there being nothing, but it did hurt my neck. It made it a little stiff, but I was lucky there wasn't another flat deck there, so I'm ready to slam my head on, so, because you can see the whiplash in my neck kind of like go back like that, but yeah, there's fall number 1. Jesus. Oh! If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you know I do carpet boarding videos, but if you've been watching it for a while in the real skateboarding side of things, you know that when I land primo, I slam so hard. I always see people who skateboard, when they primo, they either slam like I do, or they just kind of step off of it very nonchalantly, and I don't understand how people do that. It might be just because I think in my head I'm gonna land this trick and I commit 150%, and then I slam primo and then I just don't know how to catch myself. I feel like I'm falling in the air for like 5 seconds. I know this isn't a skate slam, but it kind of counts because I was carpet boarding, which is on a skateboard, but this was pretty embarrassing for just being a carpet board. It's probably the hardest someone has ever slammed on a carpet board, unless they've like taken it down like a stair set before, which I don't know how you would do that, but I personally have never seen someone slam this hard on a carpet board. If it has happened, I just don't remember it at the time that I'm filming this video. But we were playing a game of skate, and just heel flips, man. I can do heel flips and I can do switch heels on carpet boards fairly easy, but just that one, I think it was a Walmart board or something, but yeah, I caught a primo, just slammed like a normal primo, but this time on a carpet board, which kind of adds insult to injury. So yeah, there's fall number 2. So this is a classic one. This clip right here has been uploaded on YouTube so many times. But so this was during my college days. We had to travel very far to go to, it was like 20 minutes, it's not that bad, to go to this skate park that had this perfect flat bar. And I used to come here and I just wanted to learn all these flat bar tricks. And on this day, I think I learned nollie lip slides. I think my roommate who was filming this video taught me how to do them. And I was like, let's try doing it in a line. And I recently learned 50-50s too on flat bars. So I did a little tap 50-50. And then I tried the nollie lip slide, and my front foot, I think it just kind of like, right when I pop, my foot falls off the board and I commit. And my problem with overcommitting, like I did with the heel flip on the last clip where I fell, I just thought I was over the board and my foot wasn't, and I just fell forward. That's just how my weight was, and this is one of the better flat bar clips that I've ever seen someone fall on. I mean, I'm sure people have taken like real slams, but as far as embarrassing slams go, I think this one's pretty good. And I just get up so nonchalantly saying that was sick because I knew it was embarrassing. Usually that's how I cope with me being on film when I fall. I usually just kind of laugh at myself and I go, that was sick. That was sick. Seems to always be the flat bars that get me, huh? So this was the most recent clip that I have for these embarrassing skate falls. We got this new flat bar built at the shred quarters, and the first day that we got it and we had a big session on it, I was trying to board slide it, and I guess I learned with this flat bar that I'm just terrible at board sliding things for a long time, but this night that I came here with my friend Justin Ellison, we were skating this, and if you're like any other skateboarder, or maybe you're not like this, you're the rare 1%, but for me and some of my friends, and it seems it's just like a curse on skateboarders in general, but when you're skateboarding without a camera on you, you seem to be doing great, but as soon as that camera turns on and you hit record, everything goes wrong. And before we started recording me board sliding this rail, I literally did it, got to the very end, and I was like, alright, let's record it before I land this off camera, because I was struggling, like I mentioned before, the day that we first got the flat bar. So we came to this like a couple days later, and I got very close to board sliding it, and then on this attempt, I think it just got into my head, but I tried stepping off the rail because I didn't think I was going to make it to the end of it, and my foot just grabbed it and threw me on the ground as hard as it could. Oh my god! Dude, my back foot got caught on the rail. How did I slam? The ground at shred quarters is very unforgiving, and it hurt very bad, but I ended up getting the board slide. Let's see if I can find it real quick. So yes, I've board slid it. I've actually feebled it too, and I've learned just recently that I'm not really the best at skating flat bars, but I'm still trying to learn on it. I've tried 50-50ing this whole thing, and boy, is it scary. I'm not a fan of trying to do long tricks across the entire thing, but yeah, let's go to the last one. Again! Fuck, dude! If you are a follower of Sam Tabor, you may have seen this video before, so let's go back to the beginning of the night. We were out skating downtown Cincinnati. It was dark out. We kind of hit the same old spots when we were downtown, at least filming videos for YouTube, that is, and we went to Shapes, which is a famous spot in the YouTube world and in the skateboarding world in general. It's in downtown Cincinnati. It's just a bunch of random little blocks that you can skate however you want, and I was trying to go up this little tiny bank and do a kickflip and then catch it nose manual and manual on the way down, and one of the tries before, it shot out into the road, and I was freaking out that I was like, I don't want a car to run it over. If you listen to me in the beginning of the clip, you can hear me go not again right before I slam, and I think my perception of where I was messed up, like on the bank, because I thought I could turn around and run right off the bank and catch my board. So as soon as I heard it shoot out, I said not again, turned around, tried sprinting after it, and didn't realize there was that ledge right behind me. And the clip that you see, I'm not trying to make excuses or anything because it's very funny, but the clip that you see makes it seem like it was a lot brighter outside, but it was pretty dark. And when you're moving around like crazy at dark, you can't really see things in front of you, obviously. And I just didn't see that little ledge sticking out. I tripped over it and slammed right on my arm, and I got this big this weird mesh thing on my elbow, and it made it like all these blood vessels and veins like pop up, and it looked really gross and disgusting. But that was the last one. That is by far, I think that is by far the most embarrassing fall. It's not the worst slam I've ever had, but as far as just being an idiot and not being aware of my surroundings and just running at something and tripping over it, by far my most embarrassing skate fall. So there you guys go. That was a little chill video today. I thought it'd be funny to go over these clips because I was actually searching for a clip of mine in another video that I uploaded, I think, recently. I don't remember what it was, but I was looking up a video of mine and I saw that fall pop up, the last one you just saw, and I was like, you know, I should do a video on my most embarrassing falls. So again, some overlappage because I've done my worst slams, and that one of me doing the nollie lip was on there, but I still think that one counts as being super embarrassing. I can do another one of these types of videos if I fall again in the future, which I know I will because I'm just terrible at skateboarding. And if you guys like these type of videos where I sit here and review some skate clips of mine, give me some other ideas and I can continue this format. It's a Sunday right now. It's just kind of a little chill day, and I just thought it'd be fun to make a video like this. All the links to these videos, the full videos of where I got these from, will be in the description below if you want to check out the whole thing. Like I said, I got one of them from Andy's channel during the Fall Friday, and then the last one was obviously from Sam's channel. So both of those videos will be linked in the description, and along with their channels. And I will see you guys in the next video. You may have noticed a change of scenery in the background. I've recently reorganized my office here, and if you guys want to see a video of me doing a little tour of the changes that I've made, let me know and I can do a video on that. But other than that, I will see you guys later. I have these fingerboards here. Let's see if I can do a trick. Ready? See if I can kick them first try. literally terrible with these. Come on. That was a kickflip. Goodbye.